Hello. We are here at Facebook Live TV show. My name is Andy Falco Jimenez, and I am joining you here from Yorba Linda, California, where our offices are. And for the time being, they're in my office where I actually own a dog training business. And on occasion, you're going to hear some of my fans out there barking and letting you know that they are present and they want to be heard. And so those are just some of the things that are going on around here, and that's one of the things that we're gonna, locate a new broadcast station, and that's why I'm calling this preseason for Facebook Live TV show, because we're going to do a couple more of these shows in preseason. Then we're going to launch and actually let people know that we are going live. So this is another show, yesterday's show, actually, the very first one that I did in preseason. I did let some people know a few hours in advance, and we still got 208 views. Actually, I think we're up at 225 views the last time I checked. And that's in less than 24 hours. And so that's the first thing you need to know about running your own Facebook Live TV show, because that's what this is all about. We're going to be talking about Facebook Live TV shows, how you set one up, how do you broadcast. We're going to introduce you to some of the people that are in that particular niche, which is, performing, third-party applications, some of the tools that we're going to use. And so sometimes I'll be doing interviews with some of the experts in this industry. And then I'll be bringing you some of the equipment like this mic and a tripod that's used just specifically for an iPad and that kind of stuff. And so there is going to be so much of the show that's going to be directed to Facebook Live TV show and how to produce it that you will want to definitely subscribe, and you're going to want to know when it is that we are on. So I'm just going to check my phone here, and this is the first piece of equipment that I'm going to talk about in just a second, is the phone, which is obviously the easiest and most simple. Yep, there we are. We are live. So let me talk about a couple things that we're doing here. And right now what I'm testing out is a new platform called Blue Jeans. And Blue Jeans allows us to broadcast on Facebook Live, utilize my, being able to utilize my desktop and show that to you when I want to. It also allows me to have up to 100, yes, you heard right, 100 other presenters. So I could go to any one of, let's say if I had 100 people on, which is not likely right now, but if I had 100 people that I wanted to have on this presentation, they could all be on there all at the same time, and we could all have a conversation like a big, gigantic class on Facebook and Facebook Live. And what that's great for is that when we get into some of the strategies that we're going to be teaching later on, in other episodes, we're going to talk about what to do in private Facebook groups as opposed as in regard to having your own TV show in a private Facebook group as opposed to in a public group. And so there's all kinds of things. Blue Jeans is brand new. It's just out last week. It's not even available for purchase yet. I got lucky enough that I was able to get in there and be able to test it out for Blue Jeans on my in my audience and what it is that I'm doing over here. So I'm very fortunate and very lucky that Erin, their director of marketing, I believe that's her title, is who I'm going through right now, and she's been fantastic. And listening to what we have to say about what's going on with Blue Jeans, what we like about it, what we think may be improved, and that kind of stuff. So, and not a lot needs to be improved. It's just fantastic the way it is. So that's what we're doing right now. We're testing out this format. I'm going to be taking it other, a few other directions to see where I land. And so I would really appreciate your feedback. That would be fantastic. So go ahead and post those into the comment section here on our broadcast, on the replay, or in the live. So let me know what it is that you want to see as far as being an entrepreneur or an expert or somebody that wants to start their own TV show, and what it is that you want to see, because we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. You do need to know that the link in the description that you will find is our website where we have our training program. And the training program that I'm going to show you in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you what's inside and that kind of stuff. And so FacebookLiveTVShow.com, you just click on that and that'll take you to the website where you can read a little bit more about what you're going to get inside that program. And at the very bottom, just click the button down there and that'll take you to the cart. And so that will allow you to get in and purchase and become a member. And then you'll become a member of our private Facebook group, which is the Facebook Live TV Show Producers private group, where we go deep and people ask questions and we share what's happening, what's working, what's not working, and that kind of stuff. So that's in our private group. All right. So let's first talk about a couple of the very first basics, the very basic of all basics that you need to have your own TV show. And it really is this simple. I don't know why more people aren't doing it yet. There are a lot of people doing it, but not a lot of people doing it well. If you go into Facebook Live, shoot, what is that URL? Let me look that up really quick. Facebook. I'm doing this on the fly here. I know it's probably not the best thing to do. And people always love to watch somebody type into their browser and talk. I think it's called facebooklive.com/live/map. Yes. If you go there, so let me actually share my screen. I can do that. I'm going to be using another tool called Mimo Live. And this is where I can share my screen in another app, and it just makes it easier for me. But you can also do it in BlueJeans. So here is my desktop. And this is what you see in facebook.com/live/map. And it's a map literally of the United States and actually the world. And let me see if I can spread. Oops, I zoomed in. So this shows you what Facebook Lives are going on. All the blue dots are somebody broadcasting. I wonder if this is me. That would be interesting if it was. So it's probably going to be hard because in our area here, there are so many people. There's Ensenada. There's somebody broadcasting in Tijuana. I wonder what they're doing in Tijuana. So you actually go here. Oh, it's a soccer game, perhaps. They're in the locker room. Nice. So you can go here and find other Facebook Live broadcasts that are going on. Wow. And sorry, because I'm broadcasting live through my browser, it's really, really slow right here. All right, Irvine. I've never tried to find myself. So I hope this is interesting to you. We're going to find it. I'm going to go. I'm bound to determine. Wow. Oh, wow. I zoomed way out. This is a lot, not as easy as it looks on the fly. Oh, there we go. All right. It doesn't show me yet. I guess I'm not worthy of being shown. I should be right around here between Anaheim and Fullerton. That's where Brea is. And I guess I'm not worthy of being shown as a little blue dot. Maybe that will show up a little bit later. I'm so sad. I really wish that I was being seen here. Maybe they just have it off. Nope. Oh, they got somebody playing piano. So anyway, so if you want to see what people are doing and see what's happening in the world of Facebook Live, other than I guess here, me here. Oh, I said Brea. Yorba Linda. Either way, Yorba Linda, Brea are two neighboring cities. See what's happening in the world of Facebook Live. You're going to see some of the biggies like ABC, NBC, CBS are all using it, CNN, the Fox network and that kind of stuff. And so that app right there is a great way to see what is happening. And again, I'm using Mimo Live to make these transitions. And so these are going to be tools that we're going to talk about. And actually, I talk about in the training how to use them. I give you all the step-by-step how to use Mimo Live in Facebook Live to be able to broadcast like a professional. This picture-in-picture right here, you can see my hand goes behind it. That's actually a picture-in-picture that I have up that's inside my Mimo Live. I talked about that yesterday in our show yesterday. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the very, very basics. Now, this is really all you need to start your own TV show using Facebook Live. And I use that word TV show, or those words, that acronym and word, to describe something that we, thus I'm 54, so us that have been around for a while, look at a box, right? A television box. Really simply, television is something that somebody watches a video of somebody doing something, either having some type of very organized show or a sports event or somebody just blabbing about something. So you could literally go on television right now and go into either a cable or satellite and just search around and you'll find somebody doing what they would call a TV show, only because it's on one of those things that's sitting on a tabletop somewhere or on a stand, and we call that thing a TV. But really, television is now anything video that people are watching on a device, on a phone, just like this one. So you can see that we are, we are live here. So this would be considered a television show. And the more professionally you broadcast it, the more you convince people that you're watching a television show. CNN, like I said before, ABC, CBS, Fox, I'm sure MTV are all doing Facebook Lives, and that would be considered a TV show. So I don't think that I'm being facetious or far-fetched in describing this as a television show. So you can literally set up your own television show with your own format, your own show flow, as to what it is that you're going to speak about. It could be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It could be a really long time. I just left me how many. It's I want to say 4 hours, I believe, right now. I'll have to look and make sure that I have that stat. It's changed a couple times. It used to be 2 hours, I think, and then they've increased the amount of time you can actually broadcast on Facebook Live. You can do one of those what is it, the muscular dystrophy where they raise money for over 2 days, literally, and you can have Facebook Lives going on all day long on your Facebook page and broadcasting a television show really that long. And so to do that, what do you need? Simply, you need a smartphone, an Android, an iPhone. This, of course, is an iPhone. This is an iPhone 7 or 6 Plus, sorry, 6S Plus. And this is what I use, and this is all you need. And you need the Facebook app. All right, that's the basic. And so if you're watching this and really not, and there's a lot of people, surprisingly enough, I know some of you are watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. There are so many people. So if you are a consultant, a Facebook marketing consultant, or a business marketing consultant, and you want to tell your clients about how to get more views, get more attention as to what it is they're doing, Facebook Live would be the one thing that I would tell them to do, and they just simply need to have a phone. This camera on this phone is better than some of the 2,000 up to I paid up to 8,000, 9,000 cameras. This camera on this phone, even the forward-facing camera, is better than many of the cameras I spent a lot of money on. So you need one of these, right? All right. The next thing you need is, more likely than anything else, although the mic on those phones are really, really good and you can do it without it, you probably should have, at minimum, again, you can have a wireless, and I'll show you that later, but this is a wired iRig mic that you plug directly in to your iPhone, and you just plug it straight into the port right here, and now you have the ability to interview people using your iPhone at a distance that looks exactly like somebody on some television news network or the Today Show or something like that, where you would be able to have this on the next piece of equipment I'm going to show you, and this is what I'm going to show you for today. These are the 3 essential things you need: the phone, the microphone that plugs directly in, and you can adjust the gain to make sure that your sound is good. You would do that prior to starting your Facebook Live. And then the other thing you need is a tripod. This is a tripod that I recommend in our product. It's called Me Photo, and you get this nice little bag that goes along with it. And you have this. It's a very simple tripod to set up. And the great thing about it, let me see if you can see that there. Yeah, you can see it. So the great thing about it is that you have a Me Photo holder for your phone. So the Me Photo holder adjusts perfectly for your phone. And let me see if I get here. Perfectly for your phone, and it just fits right into the holder. All right. So you see that? So it fits directly. It fits directly into the holder. It looks just like that, and it holds it. Right. You can have it forward facing, or you have the camera on the back showing. You see that the stand does not get in the way of the camera, and this slides right into this tripod. And you tighten it down, and this is what you're going to be using for your Facebook Live. Sorry about that. My little thing. Let me actually get rid of that, and you're going to see what's behind there, which is a television. All right. So this is what it looks like. So you can have this. You then connect your mic to your phone, and you can now be at the distance from your phone professionally, and you can adjust this so that it goes up and down. You see that? And you can have it so that it's in a eyesight range, and you can actually have somebody standing next to you, and you can begin to interview them. So if you go to a trade show, that's one of the strategies that I teach in the course, is that you will interview people in your market, in your niche, at whatever trade show that fits into what it is that you are doing, and go out there and interview people and draw people into your Facebook page, have them share the video on their Facebook page, and increase your reach and develop yourself as a celebrity in that particular market. All right, so these are the basics: microphone, smartphone, tripod with a phone holder, just like this one, and you're ready to go. That's all you need to begin broadcasting your own Facebook Live television show. All this information, where to get it on Amazon, and where the URLs for all this stuff are in the program, the Facebook Live TV show training course that I'm going to show you in just a minute, and all of that is in there. All right, so that's all you need. And if you're not doing it and you're in business, you're a little cuckoo, and you should be able to do that. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what's inside the training course here, and just make this transition here over to our Facebook or our training course. This is Kajabi, where I keep all my training courses. I will tell you a little bit more about that too, so you can bring this all together. But this is the Elite program. When you purchase the Elite program, that's the one you find at facebooklivetvshow.com. You get both our basic program, which is this one right over here. This is our basic program, and it's how to do a show just using the devices I just shared with you: a smartphone, the microphone, and the tripod. And this gives you all you need to know how to do all these videos, show you how to set up your fan page, how to web address forwarding, using Canva to create the artwork. We're going to talk about that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be interviewing somebody that's that's an expert in Canva and how to do that. We're going to be interviewing her next Wednesday, and Nicolette, as a matter of fact. And then research for the show, and then how to go live, and other things that are in there. Again, when you purchase this program here, the Facebook Live TV Show Elite program, you get the basic program and the Facebook Live Elite program, both for the price of one, and you get tons of video on how to use your it's fun to watch. On the right, out of the side of my eye, I can see on my phone what we're doing right now. So it goes deeper. It tells you how to use your laptop as for Facebook Live, so you can share your screen, you can do presentations, and how you do that, how you set it up, all the tech behind it, and how to use OBS, which is a free platform, and then how you use Mimo Live, and then very shortly I'm working on programs on how to use Blue Jeans for Facebook Live. And so that is all in there, and it's a very low price. It's about as low as it's going to be and it's only going to be this way for a few more weeks, and then we're going to increase the price because I want to make it available to all of you that are watching now during my pre-season of doing these Facebook Live TV shows. And when that happens, when I'm done with that, when we go live and go pro, then we're going to increase the price because there's going to be more videos in there. We're going to begin talking about Blue Jeans. We're going to be talking about even more expert and elite programs as to how to present yourself as the leading expert in your niche. All right, and how to get your lips back so you can talk. All right, so all that is in there. Again, this is what I like to call it's football season, so I'm using a football word, and that is preseason of Facebook Live TV show. I really would appreciate it if you would give me your thoughts as to what it is that you want to see on these Facebook Live programs, so I can see right here. Oh, we have comments, 18 comments. Oh my gosh. I better look at this. So in Blue Jeans right now, what you need to know, and I'm just full disclosure here on stuff. We want to make sure that you understand that what you can and can't do. Oh, this is from yesterday's show. So tons of comments from yesterday's show. 18 comments from yesterday's show. We had, like I said, 218 views, 13 shares. And so that was a great day for yesterday. And so you can see the power in doing Facebook Live, that you get a lot of connection. And got 6 shares already on today's show, which is good. And those aren't all mine. You can see the power in doing Facebook. Oh, John McCabe. Hey, John, how you doing? You're special. I know. I'm very special. Thanks. Charmaine is watching. Hello, Charmaine. Let me turn down so you guys aren't listening to all that. Charmaine's here, and so there you go. So as we do these shows, as we are in preseason, as we are getting used to some of the new tech, Blue Jeans is fantastic. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about that. We're working on some other things. We really want them to get the chat actually in the Blue Jeans app, so we don't have to be watching another phone or another device to be able to see who's chatting within our Facebook group when we're broadcasting live, because that's what we have to do now. There is a way to have side-by-side videos showing. So if I'm interviewing somebody, they're actually next to me. It's not really apparent right now to me when I'm in the app on how to do that. It's probably not going to even be able to even look at an option for that right now because I have nobody else on except for myself. I have no presenters. But yesterday when I was doing it, I tried the different buttons that I could see, and it didn't seem very apparent as to, there should be just a simple button maybe to go side by side with the person talking at the time or selecting a certain person. So I know that's something that I need to learn how to do. And how to play a recorded video, which Facebook really does not want you to do. But I think there's ways that you can show a recorded video and then comment while that recording is playing. And that really technically for me still shows that you're live. The reason Facebook doesn't want you to show a recorded video is because it takes away from it being Facebook Live, right? The whole purpose for Facebook Live is that you're live and you're talking about what's happening now, that you're not worrying about editing or editing yourself and not caring about when you say all the time, or if you forget what it is you're saying and then come back to it, or use the wrong word and then later on can edit it out. They want it to be completely organic, and they want it to be real. And so as a matter of fact, before you start a Facebook Live using a third-party application, it often says at the bottom, do not use recorded material. Even they don't even want you to use an intro, which I'm planning on using, and I'm going to get clarification on that because I see people using intros all the time, and they don't want you using outros or middle tros, whatever those would be called. And so that is really a little bit of a touchy subject, so you want to be careful about that. But there is a way of doing that. And so if you're using it for training and you want to play a recording, but you make sure, I think that the best option is to make sure that you're able to talk over that video and describe what people are seeing in that video so you can maintain that live feel for it. And just was looking down to see if I had any more comments on my phone. And what else can I tell you today that's really important about the basics? The basic thing you need to know about Facebook Live and why you should be on there is because there's 1.7 billion people on Facebook. And everybody, a large number of those people check Facebook on a regular basis. And the Facebook Live option is something that people click on to see what it is you're doing. And there's some tips and tricks that I'll have for you later on about how to get people to actually click on it and listen to what it is you're saying. Because now, before when live video, when they first made that option that when you look at your feed, that you could see that there's a video playing, but you can't hear the sound, a lot of people just clicked on it just to see, oh, there's a video, and I see it's running, but I can't hear it, I want to hear it. So that, for a while, it caused people to click on the video and see what's going on. But now, as with anything else, once it becomes now the norm, they just now scroll through all those videos are playing. And now there's a strategy to get people to click on that video now because most people are just letting it go by without giving it a second thought. So there is a strategy we just talked about in our mastermind group. And so I'll tell you a little bit more about our mastermind, also about why it's important to be a part of mastermind. As a matter of fact, I'll be interviewing an expert in masterminds in the next couple of days, and he will tell us why mastermind is important and how that connects with Facebook Live in social media marketing. All right, so that's it for me now. I just want to tell you the very basics so you can be prepared to do your own Facebook Live as you're watching these shows. We're going to hopefully get you excited about using Facebook Live to build your celebrity, to build your reach, to build your platform, and to make you an expert in your field. All right, so that's it for today on Facebook Live TV show. We will settle down to have a regular schedule, and we'll make sure that we announce when we're going on as we begin to do that. But again, this is preseason. This is just me getting used to the new tech and the materials that we're using, not materials, but the tools that we're using. And I'm glad that you took the time to join us. Thank you, John and Charmaine, for joining and watching and taking time out of your day to see what's going on over here. But again, this is Blue Jeans Live, and I'm using Mimo Live through Blue Jeans. Mimo Live is selected as one of the cameras and able to do all this stuff, and it is just fantastic. And we're gonna blow it out of the water. Is that the right word? Yep, John, I'm special again because here I am making up stuff. All right, take care. We will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. As I find the button, and it's over here somewhere. And goodbye now for sure. Bye.